Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul for you. This is our local small town church run food pantry. They allow you to come in twice a month on set days, and they let you shop, which means you get to pick and choose what you want. So if there's like a shelf of canned goods, they'll say you can pick one of each vegetable or one thing of fruit or whatever. They kind of have guidelines, and then they also have a helper that walks you through so that they can tell you what to pick up. So yeah, if you are new here, we are a family of 7. Due to my husband being essentially fired from his job, let go from his job a little over a year ago, he started over in a whole new career. And so between that and obviously the rising costs of everything and ongoing health issues on my part, we have needed a little bit of a hand up in our groceries. So far, we have been able to make it without needing any other government assistance of any kind, but the 2 local food pantries that we visit help us immensely in reducing our grocery budget and just giving us that little extra push that we need in the right direction. That we don't need a whole lot of help, we just need that little bit. So if you are someone that needs a little bit of help, seek out that little bit of help. It's okay. It really is. It's going to be all right. It is better to do it now than to wait until you are destitute, until you have no food in the house, your lights are getting turned off, whatever. Humble yourself just a little bit. It's hard, I know, and get the help that you need. So all right, let's jump in and see what we were blessed with today. So I've got all the cold stuff and the fruits and veggies kind of to start out with. We got a nice big thing of orange juice. There's a thing of almond milk, a thing of superfood creamer. It's vegan. It's a coconut milk based one. But it's not sweetened, so it's 0 carbs. So I'm kind of thinking I may end up using this kind of like a heavy whipping cream. We'll see. I'm going to open it up and taste it and see what it tastes like. Whether it needs to be savory or sweet applications. There is a thing of coconut whipped cream. I have no issue with that at all. In fact, I actually generally like this because it has that light coconut flavor, so it tastes delicious. There is a bagel chips and cream cheese dip that I will probably let the kids do for a snack at some point. Oh, I have that upside down. There is some Italian sausage, and then some more of these maple flavored sausage strips. We have not gotten the other package used yet, so I was kind of excited to see that they still had these, because now there's probably actually enough for our family. Just a little thing of yogurt that the kids can have. These looked interesting, little peanut butter snack bites. They have to be refrigerated, but they just looked interesting and decent ingredients, so I will put those out for kids for snack as well. 2 things of these Oh Snap pickles. My husband loves those. He drives a semi-truck now, so he can take those in his truck with him and open up the package and eat the whole thing, kind of as a snacky lunch. As far as fresh fruits and vegetables go, we got a giant head of cabbage. She picked out the biggest one she could find for us. Since we're a large family, I will for sure be making sauerkraut with that. Then a nice big thing of romaine. A thing of bananas, and they're even organic. Some of these little mini peppers that my kids really enjoy them just to eat like fresh and raw. I like to cut them open and make like a jalapeno popper where you stuff in cream cheese and shredded cheese, sprinkle with some garlic powder, and then I just microwave them for like a minute or 2. And it softens them up enough that they're not completely soft, but everything gets heated and they're delicious. I love doing that as a nice little part of lunch. There are also 3 small, looking worse for the wear, they're a little squishy, but that's okay, of these yellow zucchini or yellow summer squash, and I will definitely be using those. I may end up shredding them and throwing them in the freezer if I don't get them used fast enough, because yeah, like I said, they're needing used. Breads wise, we could pick up 1 thing of not bread, like burger buns. They had some English muffins, that kind of thing. So I did some hot dog buns. We got to pick up, she's told me it was 1 handful of these crackers, and she's like, I'm going to give you 3 handfuls because I have a small hand. So a bunch of just miscellaneous crackers. It's mostly Zesta and a few of the club crackers. And then we got to pick up 2 loaves of bread, or these were in with the loaves of bread. So I did these. They're just croissants, but they're like cut open, so we can make them into sandwiches, or like egg salad sandwich sounds amazing for the kids. Or my oldest daughter will gladly do those for breakfast any day, every day. Some non-food items, another thing of free and clear laundry detergent that is a huge blessing with 7 people in our house. A thing of our dish soap because I hand wash all of our dishes. They had these again, and I was like, oh good, I'm glad you have these. And she's like, do you want a whole box? Because they had like probably 20 boxes of these sitting there. So she gave me a whole box of the Immune Boost. These expired at the end of May. So I'm just going to poke them in the refrigerator, and I kind of figured I'm going to start taking maybe one a day for a while. Yeah, we've had some ongoing health issues that maybe that will give me a boost, like it said. And then they had another one of these biodegradable sheet mask thingies that I picked up one before, and I thought me and my oldest daughter may do those just for the fun of it. She's 13, so you know, a girly fun thing. So, all right, I'm going to go get this stuff put away, and then I'll be back with some more the shelf-stable stuff. Okay, round 2 is the shelf-stable items. We're actually going to start down here. They still have a bunch of these gluten-free pizza crusts, so she gave me a whole case of them. So that's 4 boxes, and each box has 2 pizza crusts. Yay, I am stupendously excited about that. I am not sure their date, June 4th, so they're just barely expired. So yeah, and that's just the best before date. So these are just going to hang out and live with me for a while, and we'll use them when we use them, because I know I still have some already in the freezer. Moving up here, my kids really liked this cinnamon pecan cereal. We do not do cereal for breakfast because my kids will be hungry an hour later. But for snacks, they can have a bowl of cereal and milk, and that's totally fine with me because it's just a snack. It's just to tide them over until the next meal. She gave me 2 boxes of this Purely Elizabeth dark chocolate chunk oatmeal. So hopefully that stuff is good. My 2 youngest love oatmeal and haven't had oatmeal in quite some time, so I'm sure they will be happy about that. We've got 2 boxes of shells and cheese, a thing of instant mashed potatoes, a carrot cake mix, and then a chocolate chip cookie mix, and my oldest daughter picked this out, and she is going to make that for dessert one evening. We picked up these before, and my husband took them, and I have not seen them since, so I'm assuming he liked them. So I went ahead and picked up another whole box of them. It's 12 bars, and they are technically keto, low carb. If you take the carbs minus the dietary fiber, they're not bad. So picked up 2 things of chocolates because yum. There's some dark chocolate coconut bars, and then these are essentially peanut M&Ms, and yeah, I'd be hard-pressed to not want to eat some of those. Let's sweep back here to canned type food. A bottle of barbecue sauce is always useful. A big thing of peaches, which is nice because my kids will eat that whole can for like breakfast. A thing of raisins. I picked up that, like open and go stevia, because I thought that might be something that my husband could take. He doesn't use a whole lot of sweetener, but having like a small thing where he can add it to coffee or something like that, then it's nice. A thing of peanut butter and a thing of jelly. A can of peas. I could have picked up a whole lot more canned vegetables, but my kids just don't like canned vegetables. I don't either. I'm not going to lie. Peas are about the only thing that they will eat. And then like home canned green beans. And they'll eat like store-bought canned green beans, but I home can those. So anyway, hot dogs, chili sauce just sounded delicious for sometime this summer. These are nice. I know it looks gross. I know you're going to go, ew, pork with juices. But it makes really good barbecue pulled pork. So that with the barbecue sauce is a meat that's really quick and easy to make. A thing of canned chicken and a thing of canned salmon. And then they have still some of these things of heavily dented pasta sauce. This is the 3rd one that I have picked up. And my intention is to one of these days open all 3 of them and can them into like pint-sized jars that are more like what our family can use in one setting. We got quite a few potato chips. There's 2 bags of just kind of regular plain potato chips, a bag of those cheddar sour cream snapped. Oh, y'all, I can get in so much trouble with those. I have been eating those despite the fact that I should eat low carb. I just eat a couple, you know, but man, they're good. Some more of these Zapp's Mesquite Barbecue. We liked those last time. The yogurt covered pretzels were delicious, and she said nobody is taking those. And then some grain-free tortilla chips for taco nights. In the back is a Propel Zero Sugar, and it's 4 different flavors, or 3 different flavors, 4 each. 2 things of shelf-stable milk, which is so nice to have on hand when you run out of fresh milk. You can just pop one of these open, and they are good in the pantry until next year. So 2 things of the beautiful, delicious sparkling water. A thing of limeade watermelon. That just sounded good. And at 3 carbs for each one. Not bad. She actually gave me 4 boxes of these. It's the pear zucchini peas one, because they just had a bunch of it and she said nobody is taking it, and my little ones like them, especially my youngest. So the other thing that I have done with these is I make popsicles out of like smoothies, and I'll squirt one of those in there, and they have no idea that it's in there. Gonna sneak some veggies in. And then they also had some more of those little veggie melts, and then these little like puffs. And my youngest 3 stay in church with me. They don't want to go to like children's church. So when they're in with me, I always make each one of them like a small cup of snacks to keep their mouths busy during church. So that is everything. Huge blessing. Huge blessing. I mean, seriously. I also got to stand and talk to one of the workers for quite some time, and she even prayed for me while we were standing there, which I deeply appreciated. So, all right, that is everything. I'm going to go put this away, and then I'm going to make me some lunch. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye, and God bless.